A warm welcome to all parents, students, and my soaring seagulls for this day. I would like to invite the VPA team. They're going to take over. Mr. Vijayaraghavan is going to speak about the display that was in Kund, most of you would have seen, followed by Mr. Hans and Ollie will set the tone for the day. I would like to make them go on the stage here.
Good morning, students, parents, and teachers. Welcome to Unfold, KC High's vibrant showcase of creative journeys from our middle school's visual arts and weaving students. This exhibition traces their growth from first marks on paper to bold canvas compositions, from threads on a loom to clay sculptures and abstract photography, revealing how the young artists learn to observe deeply, think critically, and trust their instincts. These works don't just hang on a wall. They became as set pieces, props, wearable accessories, part of something large. The exhibition fosters encouraging resilience and visual literacy. It is grounded in IGCSE-inspired curriculum that encourages students not only to create, but also to connect their art to themselves, their stories, and society. The focus of this art exhibition is not solely on the finished pieces. Instead, it emphasizes the process that is made visible through the artwork. Thank you for joining us. Please explore and celebrate these young voices. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt thanks to my art students, colleagues, the administrative facilities team, Akkas and Bayas for their support and coordination that made this art exhibition possible. Now I'll pass it over to the drama team, Mr. Hans and Mr. Ollie.
Thank you. An excellent and very good morning to you all. Just as a brief introduction, the play was conceived as an introduction to the theatre program in the 6th, 7th, and 8th, the visual and performing arts section of our school. And we looked at the Tempest as a way of teaching the theatre arts. And that is based loosely on the Cambridge curriculum, the way Vijayaraghavan sir has just said, and how the performance aspect of it is constantly engaged and encouraged. So that is what we have attempted to do, and you will see the process in full flow here this morning, and I hope you have a lovely time. And
thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting The Tempest.
Do you hear it? The air is breaking. The sea is rising up against the sky. This is how stories begin. Not gently, but all at once. An island winds, beyond the waves, a place shaped by magic, memory, and loss. Here, nothing arrives by accident. Every wind carries a warning. Every step pulls us closer to what must be faced.
Power was taken. Trust was broken. A brother turned against a brother, and the kingdom fell. Those cast into the storm were meant to disappear, but the storms returned on the story.
On this island, voices command and obey. Magic binds, controls, tempts. Some follow, some resist. Every choice feeds the storm, and every soul must decide where it stands.
Storms do more than just destroy. They strip away illusions. They reveal who holds power and who lets go. What was planned as revenge begins to change. And silence becomes heavier than thunder.
This is not just a tale of magic and betrayal. It's a story of reckoning, of forgiveness tested, of many voices becoming one. Welcome to The Tempest.
what you're talking about. The time for my revenge has come, and I shall not be shaken from my path. But father, you know I respect and love you. Can't you do this for me? Save them, please. That ship is carrying all the traitors, all the enemies who have sent me to this forsaken island. Do you know that I was once a duke, an important man? My only fault was that I spent more time studying my magic than I was administrating my dukedom. My brother took advantage of that. He took power unfairly. He sent me and you, a baby then, adrift on a boat. Gonzalo, my dear friend, came to my rescue with food and my books. We drifted for days and eventually landed here. Ever since, waiting for my moment of revenge. Well, have you ever done any of this before? I did not know that fate would bring my enemies to me. I thought we would live out our lives on this island. My magic is held, my enemies are here, and I shall have my revenge. But father, this island is the only home I've known. You, Ariel, Caliban, and some spirits are all I've known. I will tell you in a while, Virat. For now, go to sleep. All hail, great master! Great sir, hail! I come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride on the curled clouds, to thy strong winged task, Ariel and all his quality. Hast thou, my spirits, performed upon the tempest that I bade thee? I boarded the kingship, now the beak, now the waist, the deck, in every cabin, I flamed amazement. Sometimes I divide and burn in many places. On the topmast, the yard, and bowsprit would I flame distinctly, then weep and joy. Jove's lightning, the precursors of the dreadful thunderclaps, more momentary and sight outrunning were not. The fire and cracks of the sulphurous warring the most mighty Neptune seems to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Yeah, his dread trident shakes. My brave spirits, who is so firm, so constant, that this call wouldn't infect his reason? Not a soul, my master, but felt the fever of the maddened plague. Some tricks of desperation, all but mariners, plunged in the foaming brine and quit the vessel. Then all afire with me, the king's son, Ferdinand, with hair upstaring, then like reeds, not hair. Was the first man that leaped, cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here!" Why, that's my spirit, but is not this nigh shore? Close by, my master. Are the Arians safe? Not a hair perished. On their sustaining garments, not a blemish, but fresher than before, and as though battery. In troops, I have dispersed them about the isle. The king's son have I landed by himself, who will have cooling of the air with sighs, in an odd angle of the isle, and sitting, his arms in a sand knot, he thinks to himself, now am I free? Am I released? Just one more thing to be done. But sir, you promised me my freedom if I did this for you. Are you going back on your promise? Do you remember Sycorax, the witch? How you howled in pain when you were trapped in that tree? And do you remember how I freed you? Yes, sir. I remember. You swore to serve me till I freed you, didn't you? Yes, sir. We did. But you said just one more thing to be done, and then you're free. Now go and do what I've told you to. Yes, sir. We go. soldiers under him. He kept his head above the waves and swam strongly towards shore. I have no doubt at all he survived. No, he's gone.
Sir, you may thank yourself for this great loss. God would not bless our Europe with your daughter, but rather lose her to an African, where she at least is banished from your isle, who hath caused the wet grief on it.
Prithee, peace!
The storm has done its work. The ship lies broken. The island has claimed its guests. But survival is not safety. Only the beginning.
Here, nothing is chance. Every meeting is design. Every path is watched. Every word carries weight. The island is awake.
Power shifts in silence. Allies form in whispers. Loyalty is tested before it is proven, and pride begins to rise. The storm now moves inside.
Servants dream of freedom. Strangers mistake illusion for truth. Control hides behind kindness. And magic bends the eye itself. But no one sees the full design.
This is where ambition awakens, where weakness is exposed, where temptation waits, and where choice feeds the rising tide.
Step deeper into the island, where the battle is no longer against the waves, but against the self.
Come, daughter. We must go see Caliban. I have to set work for him to be completed today. I don't want him lazing about. He has to be put to work. No slacking for that creature!
Father, that Caliban is so strange. He doesn't look like us. He has a strange accent. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's saying. Why do we even need to go near him?
My dear, he's our odd job man. Fetches us food, cooks for us, brings us fruits and vegetables. He does all the hard labor as well. Cutting firewood, building our house.
All that hard labor. I'm a little scared of him, Father. He looks like he may explode at any moment.
Never mind, dear. It won't be for too long. We'll go away quickly, I promise.
Work! This is all I've ever done since Prospero came to this island. Not a moment of relief. Just hard labor all the time. Fetch this, fetch that, cut this, build that. My mother, Sycorax, queen of the witches, warned me to never let these human folks anywhere near. Keep them away, she said. Oh no, I must eat my dinner before they come here. I will get nothing, just blows, stings, and whippings. This island's mine by Sycorax, my mother. You took it away from me when you first came. You took care of me, showed me affection. You gave me water with berries, and you taught me how to tell the big light in the sky and the smaller one. The one that burns in the day and the cool one by night. And I loved you and showed you around this isle, the fresh springs, the salty one, the places where nothing grows, and what the fertile places were. I was the king first year, and now you chain me to this rock and stop me from boarding this island of mine.
Thou most lying slave, whom strikes me more not kindness, I have used thee filth as thou art, with humane care and lodged thee in my own cell. Yet, in my own room, you would insult my daughter.
You taught me language, and my profit on it is I know how to curse. The rat plague rid you for loaning me your language.
Hag seed heads, fetch us the fuel and be quick. Thou art best to answer other business. Shruggest thou malice? If thou neglectest or dost unwillingly what I command, I'll drag thee with old crabs. Fill all thy bones with apes. Make thee roar, that beasts shall tremble at thy dins.
sword is of such power. It will control my mother's god, Satabus, and make a vassal of him.
So slave, hence.
Come on to these yellow sands and then take hands.
Curtsy when you have, and kiss the wild waves with.
Foot it featly here and there, and let sweet sprites bear the burden. Can't.
Burden dispersedly within, bow wow, the watchdogs bar.
Burden dispersedly within, bow wow.
I hear the strain of struggling chanticleer, cry the conquered little thou. Where should this music be? In the air or the earth? It sounds no more. And sure, it waits upon some god of the island, sitting on a bank, weeping again the king my father's wrath. This music crept by me upon the waters, allaying with both their fury and my passion with its sweet air. Thence I followed it, or it had drawn me rather, but 'tis gone. No, it begins again.
Full fathom fire thy father lies, all his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes, nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Seen in his hourly ring his knell, burdened with ding dong, hark thou hear, ding dong bell.
Miranda, what do you see over there?
It looks like one of those people struggling in the sea last night, but this one seems a little different. He carries himself with some grace, a little younger. He seems to be a thinking being, like you and me, Father.
Miranda, here on this island, we have only seen Taliban, alien, and I. We cannot form an opinion based on so little, but wait here. I have to test him before I can ask him about himself. You! I have a task for you. Cut up that firewood before evening, or I will set some centipedes and hornets upon you.
But Father, you don't even know him. How can you do that?
I have my reasons. Now let him get to work, or it will be the worse for him.
I'm sorry my father's treating you so badly.
Who are you? How did you get here? Are you some kind of spirit of this island too? Or am I seeing things?
I am Prospero's daughter. We were exiled here long ago, and I've been living here ever since. I'm sorry my father's treating you so badly.
Never mind. You look like you'll be good company. We can talk to each other and the time will pass easily.
I'm Miranda, and I've been living on this island ever since I can remember.
I'm Ferdinand, but you can call me Ferd. I'm an important person in my country. Son of the king, in fact.
That's nice. And what do you do? Any magic?
Ha! No. I take care of running the kingdom, taking care of the people and their problems. Stuff like that.
That's nice. You're easy to talk to. I'd like to find out more about what you do. Maybe we can form a team?
Yeah, I'd like that, I think.
We have been looking for hours. No sign of Ferdinand anywhere.
We'll find him soon, Sana. There are not many places we've looked. Don't give up.
Exactly my point. I think we should rest. We can't keep going like this.
I need rest. I'm gonna sleep here.
I agree with Antonio. We should get some rest.
Some sought power, some sought revenge, some sought freedom, but none escaped the truth.
Magic no longer dazzles. It weighs heavily now. Its cause stands visible. Its purpose stands questioned.
The time for games is past. The time for reckoning begins. Masks fall, intentions surface, and hearts stand exposed.
What began in fury must end in choice. Will power decide? Will anger rule? Or will something stronger rise?
The final storm gathers, not in the sky, but in the soul.
That Ariel has finally gone and taken her horrible creepy crawlies. I'm free for a little while at least. Oh, to be free again. To become king of the island again. Even if for a short while.
Trinculo! Trinculo!
What's that noise? I think I heard someone. I must hide.
Trinculo! Where are you? Trinculo! Where is everyone? Is there no one on this island? Oh, curses, curses. How am I supposed to get back to my dear wife and family? Looks like there's no one around. I don't need to sound all pitiful and sad, but where is everyone? That's odd. Someone left their feet here. I wonder where the rest of them are. Hello? One of the feet. Are you there?
No, I'm not. Go away.
It said it wasn't there. Should I stay or go? Stay or go? It's getting too hot. I think it might rain. I hide in this tarpaulin.
Anyone here?
What manner of beast is this? 4 legs and no head? Maybe I can be its head and ride it around the island. I'm tired of walking anyway.
What's that voice? Is that you?
Who do you think I was? I was always me.
I had to ask, didn't I?
And who might you be, Mr. Disembodied Voice?
Me, of course. Who do you think?
Wait a minute. If he's me, and I'm me, and so is that third voice, well, who am I then?
Stefano! Old buddy, I missed you. I couldn't find you on the ship.
Trinculo! Old friend, I thought you were drowned in a horrible storm like my jester had.
Who are you two? And what are you doing on my island?
I am the king of jesters, the one who speaks only the truth and never lies.
And I am the king's right hand. He makes no move without me.
Not even?
Not even.
That's an important person, right there.
Kingmaker. That's me.
Wait, so does that mean you can make me a king?
Sure. Give me your CV in quadruplicate and I'll see what I can do. I'll get back to you in 4 days' time. Can't promise you anything though.
Look, I'll tell you guys this. There's this magician, Prospero, who controls this entire island. Between him and his angel.
Don't you think this is a good opportunity?
For what?
You're looking to gain power, aren't you? You can see it in the way you look at the king.
And I saw it when you managed to exile your brother, Prospero. Got rid of him in a tiny little boat. Didn't you?
Yes. Now I am the Duke of Milan. So soon you could be in the seat of power too.
What? How? We're stuck on this island and we have nowhere to go.
Look, who's next in line to the throne? Yes. His daughter is in Tunisia. But what if you took over? She doesn't even have to know until it's too late.
Ah, I see what you're getting at.
Yes. I want to get rid of this Gonzalo. He's been a thorn in my flesh for quite a while now.
All right, let's both draw our daggers and do what we need to do before the wake.
What a sleep! I heard a voice in my dream that whispered danger in my ear. That happened to me too. It was a very soothing, calm voice though.
Did you see the gory monsters that scared us just a moment ago?
Oh, is that why you had your daggers in your hand? Yes, my lord, we were in danger from those monsters. Whatever that was, told me to go look for my son. I feel like he's still alive somewhere on this island. Yes, my lord, we should go soon. Yes, let's go, let's go.
This looks like a nice place to rest. I smell food.
What is this? Am I dreaming? Am I so hungry that I'm dreaming this food?
No, my lord. Smells real enough.
I even touched the plate, but it flew away from me. I'm too hungry. At this rate, I'm going to faint with hunger.
Oh no, let's run that way.
I'm not that way. That's blood.
Oh,
No, please don't do this. We didn't mean any harm.
we were only pranking the others. No harm meant.
Sebastian and Antonio, traitors, murderers, you stand accused.
Who?
Us?
It wasn't us.
We had nothing to do with it.
You were heard plotting to overthrow the king and keep the kingdom for yourself.
And you attempted to murder Gonzalo.
And to hide the treatment of Prospero all those years ago.
You were seen with your daggers drawn, too close to the king and the others.
Is this true? You, my own brother?
Yes.
We, my wild spirits and I, have witnessed everything that has happened once you landed on this island. There was no ordinary storm that brought you here. We created it all. An illusion to bring you here and teach you all a lesson.
A lesson?
But why?
Please forgive us.
Sir,
Whoever you are.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh no, help! This is scary. Don't punish us, please. We'll be good from now on. We promise.
No, Prospero. It can't be. I thought you were dead.
We're so glad to see you alive. We
miss
missed
your
your
wisdom.
wisdom.
we must hear Prospero speak. I must know why he came to be here. And we must punish the guilty when we return.
I have come here to tell you, to reveal to you everything. Your ship and your sailors are safe, just hidden from view, that's all. You'll find that you'll journey back with a new companion, me. I am coming back to rule my dukedom as I should.
Now that everything is coming together, there are still a few pieces missing. My son, your daughter, my jester companion. Where are they, Prospero? I can't leave this island unless I know what's happened to them.
Here comes two good friends, sire, your son and my daughter, and your companion and those he calls his friends.
You said you make me king of this island.
Me? I never said that. It was all his fault. You said you wanted to be the king of this island.
Yes, but only because you said so.
Stop it now! Let's find an end to this adventure and see if we can all find a way home.
Father, where are we going? Ferdinand, can I go with you? I wanted to study the economic situation of Italy and see how we can build up a reserve for healthcare. You said you'd help.
Of course. Since you've been homeschooled, there's a bit of catching up to do.
Well, if you kids have quite finished your discussion.
Yes, and now to the final act of our little drama. Miranda and I will sail back with all of you, back to our beloved Naples. And Caliban and Ariel will stay on this island and deal with each other as they see fit. And we will all be happy in our own homes. Goodbye, everyone.
Yes, now that he's no longer controlling us, we can do as we please and be at peace.
No more scorpions or bars.
Thank you.
Just an occasional wasp or centipede.
Then I must give you a dunking in the surf as a reward.
The storm did not destroy us.
It revealed us.
Tested loyalty.
It challenged power.
It forced a choice.
And it demanded courage.
What began in betrayal
Moved through illusion.
Burned through anger.
Stood at the edge of revenge.
And chose.
Forgiveness.
This was not just a storm at sea. It was a storm within. And from it, we rise.
Morning, parents. What a performance by the middle school students today. Rewind to the month of September. When we were looking at the script back and forth, we did not have an idea on how this is going to be turned out today. We all witnessed the spectacular performance by the middle schoolers. We'd like to congratulate each and every student present here. Let's call our heroes to the stage, one wave at a time. I'm going to give few seconds for the curtain call to get ready. Are we ready? To begin with, the Ariel and the Ariel chorus. The sailors. Courtiers. The narrators. The dancers. Gonzalo's. Alonso's. Trinculos. Calibans. Miranda. Ferdinand. Prosperos. Our backstage and props crew. the lighting team for the day. Help with music. The archives team, photographs and videos the last 2 weeks. Please join me in giving them a well-deserved round of applause. Handing over to Ms. Rija.
Now for the directors of today's production, Hans and Ollie. From script readings and discussions to rehearsals and stage positioning, your guidance and thoughtful improvisations shaped the Tempest into what we saw today. We are grateful to Vimal and Tasia for adding such vibrancy and energy to the show. Our sincere thanks to Vijay Raghavan, Divahar, Kalei, Velachi, and Rohan for the wonderful props. The result of careful planning and effort over many months. A special thank you to Virginia for her dedicated planning since November, attending to every detail from choreography and narrators to the transitions. Thank you to everyone involved for making this middle school production of The Tempest a memorable experience. Please join me in giving them another round of applause. Vimal.
I think the two people they forgot is Radha and Srija themselves. I don't think people realize that I think I started this around September till the last few weeks. It was incredible effort from Radha. They were there all the time. Every day, working with the crew and the Hans. So, great round of applause to both of them.
And we cannot forget the music team. Hari Madras, Jonathan, and Paul. Thank you. I now call upon Zubin for the vote of thanks.
Hello, everyone. Respected teachers, dear fellow students, and the wonderful parents who have joined us today. What you have just witnessed on that stage wasn't just play. It was a piece of our hearts. For weeks, this stage has been our second home. It's where we stumbled, laughed, grew frustrated, and eventually soared. And none of that magic would have been possible without the incredible people behind us. I want to start by thanking Hans sir and Ollie sir, the captains of our ship. Thank you for not just directing us, but for believing in us, for pushing us beyond what we thought we could do, and for turning a script into this living, breathing experience. To Vijay Raghavan sir, thank you for transforming the space around us with your art. You directed your students to paint the world we got to play in. We extend our sincere thanks to Vimal sir and Tasya auntie for their invaluable guidance and support in choreographing and assisting with the dance. We are also deeply grateful to Jonathan sir and Hari Madras sir for their exceptional contribution to the music we heard today. A special shout out to our actors. You poured your sweat, your energy, and your 100% into this. But a play is more than just voices on a stage. To the props team, the lighting crew, the audio team, and the photography team, you are the heartbeat of this show. When the lights hit just right, or the sound sent a shiver down our spines, that was you. This play existed because of you. To the hands we never saw but always felt, the people backstage, moving in the dark, making sure the dream never broke. Thank you. And a deeply heartfelt thank you to Radha Auntie, Shrija Auntie, and Virginia Auntie for being our anchors, making sure every little piece fell into place. We extend our gratitude to Shalini Auntie and Revati Auntie, our costume designers. We are truly honored by the presence of Mr. Shantanu Paul, our head of school, and Ms. Meera Sampath Kumar, our secondary school principal. Thank you for being here. And to all our middle school homeroom teachers, thank you for cheering us on, for your patience. Can we have a big round of applause for Ms. Madhu from the events team and the Gen Admin team? Let's take a moment to thank our silent pillars. A special warm thank you to our Akkas and Bayas. You moved mountains behind the scenes and made sure everything was exactly where they needed to be. And finally, to the ones who make it all worthwhile, to the audience, for your energy, your laughter, your silence in the moments that mattered. Thank you for being here. And to the parents, for the words of encouragement after a rough rehearsal, and for always being our first and loudest cheerleaders. Thank you for coming to watch The Tempest. We hope you felt the storm and the calm after it. Have a beautiful day.